Welcome back to the broadcast. Well, our focus today is to spread the word about early detection and education when it comes to breast cancer. And since we all know someone who's been affected by the disease, we want to meet two survivors who are true heroes when it comes to beating breast cancer, as all women who beat breast cancer are. Meet Jennifer Fowler and Brianna Hinojosa Flores. Thank you both for being with us this morning.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you for having us.
Hey guys.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
Good.
All right. Well, first start with you, Jennifer. Tell us about your breast cancer story.
Well, I was diagnosed with breast cancer 4 years ago. I didn't find a lump in my breast or have a family history. I actually had a very proactive gynecologist who wanted me to have a baseline mammogram. I was diagnosed with breast cancer at age 36 and was only married 9 months. And starting a family was kind of a concern for my husband and I. We both didn't have children.
You mean as you were going through treatment?
As we were going through treatment. Right. So we figured out my breast cancer treatment and then saw a fertility doctor and decided to do a round of IVF. We did that before I even begun any surgeries or treatment, and that was kind of our insurance for children. 5 years. I was told 5 years we could try and have a family. After 2 years of really great test results and no signs of reoccurrence, my oncologist said 2 years ago, I'm okay with you guys trying to begin fertility. And so we did our first round of IVF transfer, and I had a son 2 years ago, and I did my second round last year and just had another son 3 months ago.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Amen. Amen. Awesome.
And so everything is a clear bill of health.
Everything is great. I'm doing really good. Yes.
Fantastic. But you know firsthand then how it affects a family and the people who are standing by your side. And Brianna, this is something for you as well. What's your story?
Yes. So something similar in the sense that my doctor had also wanted me at the age of 35 to start a baseline mammogram, which now, you know, you hear so much about the age 40, but for me, I had a son, Ivan, at 33 and my daughter, Gabriella, at 37. And so after my son, my doctor said, you know, let's just have a baseline for mammograms at 35. So I did it annually. My mom is a nurse practitioner and she's in women's health. And so she had always taught me the importance of self-breast exams. So between self-breast exams and mammograms, I was very diligent, healthy, I run, and I had, you know, always stayed up with my annual exams. Well, I had missed my annual exam in 2012. I was running for Congress, and so I kind of got a little busy, and I waited, and then I started training for a half marathon, which I did in March of 2013, and in May, I got home from working out at the gym, and every night I kind of sit on the couch and watch the news and take out my laptop to do some work, and for whatever reason, I was drawn to the upper chest. I was sore from, you know, working out, and I thought, gosh, I'm really out of shape to, you know, to be sore. And when I felt the upper side of my right breast, I felt a lump, and I felt something that was not normal. And so I kind of poked at it for a little while, and
did it hurt?
And so it was tender. It was tender, and I had always wondered if something in my breast didn't feel right, would I know that it, you know, that something wasn't normal, I should say, or that I should go to the doctor. And so I kind of poked at it for a little while. I think it started to hurt because I was poking at it so much. And 11 o'clock at night, I woke up my husband, and I said, I need you to feel this. And he goes, well, it's on the right, but it's not on the left. You know, I thought, was it a bone? Is it a muscle? Either way, it was out of place. And he said, I think you really need to touch base with your doctor. I saw my doctor the next day after a mammogram, an ultrasound, and a biopsy. 3 days later, I was told that I had invasive ductal carcinoma, triple negative, stage 2, and that it was 70% aggressive, and that I had to start chemo right away.
Isn't invasive breast cancer one of the worst forms to have?
It is. It actually, I just got chills. Triple negative is very prevalent in African American women and Hispanic women, and a lot of times if we don't catch it early and treat it, you know, unfortunately it could recur or it could be fatal. And so it's really important that if you feel something that's not right, you go to your doctor immediately.
Yeah, when you're diagnosed and you start the fight to overcome the breast cancer, you know, our theme for the race this year is Everyday Heroes. You know, everyday heroes in your life, who have they been, Jim?
You know, I think I have many. I think a lot of my fellow breast cancer survivors are probably my heroes. My husband, my family, friends, just everyone who kind of supported me through my journey.
I'm just so glad that you're both here with us today and healthy. And what is the prognosis now?
So now I am cancer free. I had 100% response to the chemotherapy, which doesn't always happen, but very thankful for everybody who reacted quickly, and thankful for my family who were my everyday heroes and making sure I ate healthy and worked out.
And thank God you took that seriously.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes,
you
exactly.
felt something that wasn't quite right, and you didn't leave it to chance.
Right. So I'm cancer free.
Well, we appreciate you sharing your stories with us this morning and taking the time to be with us.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to take a time out, and we'll be right back with more about Jennifer and Brianna's journey of hope when it comes to surviving breast cancer. We'll also talk about how Susan G. Komen plays a role into all of this.